Welcome to FireOps Command. Today, we're diving into one of the most critical aspects of fireground operations, search and rescue. When it comes to saving lives, a rapid and coordinated approach is essential. In this video, we'll break down the procedures, terminology, and tactics that are key to performing an effective search on the fireground. Our primary mission at any working fire incident is to save lives. This is accomplished through a rapid and coordinated fire attack, search and rescue, and ventilation. In an ideal world where resources are fully available, these actions occur simultaneously. However, when resources are limited, the incident commander must prioritize these actions sequentially. We always operate under the assumption that savable lives are present until we determine the structure is all clear by thoroughly searching all areas. A safe assumption for company officers and incident commanders while responding is to assume all residential fires will be in the offensive strategy with people potentially trapped inside. This procedure applies to all department personnel. It's critical that everyone understands their role and the expectations when it comes to search operations. As always, follow your department's SOPs or guidelines. Whether you're first on scene or arriving later, the efficiency and success of our search efforts depend on your training and coordination. In situations where there's nothing showing, or a minor incident with no apparent life hazard, the incident commander will assign a search to confirm and report all clear. However, in hazardous environments where smoke, fire, or other dangerous conditions are present, our search and rescue operations are immediately prioritized. We operate in an offensive strategy and life priority mode until the primary search is complete. If the building, conditions, or resources prevent a primary search, the incident commander must report that no all clear will be given and conduct a search for victims as soon as the situation allows. Searches must be tailored to the building's size, conditions, and available resources. For example, a small single-family home may require only 2 firefighters, while larger homes or commercial buildings may require 4 or more. It's important to remember that the rescue or removal of a trapped victim is labor-intensive and will require additional manpower. The incident commander must be prepared to allocate these resources efficiently. Terminology and communication. Terminology is critical on the fireground. Using the correct terms conveys confidence and competence and ensures clear communication. Whether you're conducting a primary search, coordinating with the IC, or reporting the completion of tasks, it's essential that we all use the same language. When reporting over the radio, be clear and concise. For example, when a primary search is complete, use the term all clear, specifying the location if necessary. For example, ladder 5 to command, all clear on the 2nd floor, moving to the 1st floor. This standardization helps avoid confusion and ensures that everyone on the fireground is on the same page. When locating a victim, the searchers must notify the IC or division/group supervisor. If radio communication to the IC is attempted, it should include the term priority traffic. This brief message alerts everyone listening to stop talking and allows the sender to complete the communication. For example, ladder 5 to command, priority traffic. We have located a victim on the 2nd floor and are removing them through the front door. We need EMS to meet us on the front lawn. Searcher-to-searcher communication should include victim, victim, victim. This allows the message to be heard and the urgency relayed with minimal back and forth. Rescue profiles. Rescue efforts are prioritized based on the most severely threatened, the largest number of people, the remainder of the incident area, and finally, any exposed areas. The IC must make a rapid rescue profile to determine search or rescue priorities, evaluating all critical fireground factors and information. There are 3 rescue profiles to consider: confirmed rescue, possible rescue, and delayed rescue. Confirmed rescue involves known or reported victims. We rely on reports from dispatch or bystanders for this information. Possible rescue operates under the assumption that victims may be present, and this is still prioritized. Delayed rescue occurs when conditions prevent immediate access. Understanding these profiles helps us prioritize our efforts and allocate resources effectively. In multi-tenant buildings, evacuation may be necessary instead of rescue, depending on the situation. The IC must make these decisions quickly and communicate them clearly. The primary search is a rapid yet thorough and systematic sweep of all searchable areas to locate victims or verify their safety. This search should be conducted on all incidents involving an IDLH environment. The goal is to perform a successful search quickly, focusing on high-probability areas and reporting the all clear as soon as possible. High-probability areas may include common egress paths, hallways, and bedrooms. However, some jurisdictions may have atypical living arrangements or transient populations. In these cases, local knowledge of behavior may change where the high-probability areas are. Searchers should always be aware of conditions and maintain communication with the IC. If the search team encounters conditions that make further search unsafe, it's critical to notify the IC immediately so that tactics can be adjusted. Searching without a handline allows for faster and more agile searching, but could also allow for rapid fire spread and searchers being cut off. Fire attack may be in a position to protect the search, or additional crews with handlines should be assigned. Different search techniques are employed based on the environment and conditions. For example, an anchored search involves a team member remaining at a fixed point to maintain orientation and guide the search. This method is slower but more methodical, ideal for zero to low visibility situations, inexperienced firefighters, or complex layouts. In contrast, a split or oriented search allows searchers to cover more ground quickly, with team members remaining in verbal communication while searching separate rooms. This technique is best used with experienced and trained firefighters in compartmentalized spaces where conditions are favorable. It also allows the searchers to get off the walls and trust each other to communicate their findings verbally when needed. Specialized searches, such as searching from the outside in, for example, window-based searching from the outside team, or the typical vent-enter-isolate search, VIs, are employed when conventional entry is delayed or not possible. This tactic is used to target specific rooms where victims are likely to be found, quickly isolating the space to create a survivable environment. For larger structures or complex layouts, a large area search may be necessary. This involves using search ropes and maintaining close coordination to ensure all areas are covered. It's essential to manage air supply and maintain orientation throughout these operations to ensure the safety of all team members. Effective search operations are the cornerstone of successful fireground management. By mastering these techniques and maintaining clear communication, we can ensure the safety of both our crews and the civilians we are sworn to protect. Remember, every second counts, so it's crucial to be thorough, systematic, and efficient in all search operations. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at fireground search operations. Continue to train hard, stay safe, and be prepared for whatever challenges come your way. We'll see you next time on FireOps Command.